Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Also, happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada. So if you're having a long weekend, I hope it's going wonderful and that you're actually getting to go outside and enjoy some of this gorgeous weather we're having. Autumn is one of my favorite seasons, and so we're surrounded by some beautiful, beautiful colors, and the temperature is really lovely. So here we are with our usual letting go guidance session. Even though it's a holiday, I still thought, let's start the week off just reflecting on how are you, what's going on, taking some time to just check in with what's going on for you internally and externally. That's what all of these letting go guidance sessions are about. And as you know, if you watched me before talking about these things, I like to think about what's happening with the moon, because the moon is actually the indicator of our relationship with us. That's the deep aspect of you. So we have a first quarter moon happening in 2 days. It's on the 13th, and it's in the sign of Capricorn. This is a really big piece around just feeling into your own sense of balance and rhythm and your internal and external communications. Because of course, communications are very highly aspected at the moment, because we are now more than halfway through the current Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde this time around is in the sign of Libra, and it's been very much about balance, right? So are these words that you're using about yourself and to yourself, are they in alignment with your own truth, with what makes your heart sing? And if not, it's okay, but maybe this is time to start checking how can you use more aligned words, words that really speak from your core of you, from your heart. And so that's a really big piece, because like I said, as we are moving toward the end of the Mercury retrograde, it's actually, Mercury goes direct on the 18th. So we've still got a wee bit of time. But on this side of it, it's more about taking action. So taking action on your intentions, your ideas, your things that came up for you with speaking about yourself, to yourself, etc. So that's kind of where we're sitting. And now we're going to be working with card number 6 in my letting go guidance system. And card number 6 is all about pain and sadness. So I was just talking about your communication with yourself and about yourself. Are there any residual pieces where you maybe hold on to something, maybe you ruminate about a memory that kind of affects your energy, or makes you feel down, or makes you feel something less than who you truly are at the core? So just breathe that in. Like I said, hand over your heart. You know that I love doing that. Hand over your heart is such an important piece to just check in. Here I am in this present moment. And take a deep breath. And just be here. If there is pain and sadness that comes up, by staying present and keep breathing through, it allows it to shift, and allows you to feel more calm, more in the moment. I hope that makes sense. As always, if anything that I say here triggers the realization that you need a wee bit more information or support, please put it in the comments below or message me directly. I don't want you to feel like some of the things that I say, if I'm being kind of a little bit lighthearted about the idea of letting go, sometimes it takes asking for help, or having somebody hold space for you to excavate what it is that you need to let go of. So this is a really important time that we're all in, and so it's just to look at what do you need in order to let go. When I talk about letting go, sometimes just that hand over your heart and some breathing is great. Other times you need to speak it out. Other times sitting and journaling, or just going for a walk outside. So you find your recipe for that. Now, all that being said, I'm going to read out to you what pain and sadness is, to see if this can help you go a little bit deeper into that idea of letting go of pain and sadness. So pain and sadness are two of the surest stepping stones to success. So don't let a hard lesson harden your heart. When things go wrong, learn what you can and then push the tragedies and mistakes aside. Remember, life's best lessons are often learned at the worst times and from the toughest mistakes. We must fail in order to know and hurt in order to grow. Good things often fall apart, so better things can fall together in their place. Your pain and sadness can result in your feeling alone and unloved at times. This card has come up for us today to remind us that we are eternally loved. Breathe that in. You are eternally loved. Whether you can feel it or not, you are dearly loved and appreciated by many on the earthly plane as well as in the angelic realms. Powerful, powerful stuff. So breathe that in. And like I said, if you need some help or support, please let me know. I'm here for you. My whole passion is to help people get unstuck by letting go of the limitations or the things that's maybe making them not believe in themselves as much as is possible. So to wrap this session up, I'm going to do one tarot card and then I'll do 3 of Doreen Virtue's Healing with the Angels cards. This just feels like a really nice recipe to look at the different aspects of what we're going to be working on letting go of this week. And so it's the 2 of Wands. I love that. The 2 of Wands signifies that when you're making choices or wondering what's the best path forward, what's the best choice to make, the best thing is make one. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, because the 2 of Wands actually tells you that there is no right or wrong, because any choice you make is going to get you where you're going, where you're headed, what's the most important or the most aligned for you. So if you find yourself, maybe it's related to this idea of pain and sadness. If pain and sadness is blocking you from making a choice or saying, here's my next steps, it's time to make a little baby step. Baby steps are the best way to get where we're going. And always know you can't make a mistake. The only thing that we can do is to not realize that our job in this game of life is to move forward, taking those baby steps. And if you get into a place too, I often say this to clients, is that we get to where we're going by taking 2 steps forward and sometimes 1 back, and then 2 steps forward and 1 back. Make sure you don't get caught or looking or too much or ruminating on that 1 step back, because it's part of the process. Sometimes people do that. It's like they beat themselves up for that 1 step back, forgetting that they actually made 2 steps forward. So if that's you, make sure that you're acknowledging and appreciating what it is you are actually doing rather than what's not working out, because it's part of the process. So now, all that being said, I just pulled 3 of the Doreen Virtue beautiful cards. There's beautiful cards. If you've watched these before, you know that I get thrilled about the ones that came up. So the first one is, you are a miracle. Believe in miracles. Actually reminds me of my favorite affirmation is, I believe anything is possible, and miracles are happening now. Miracles are happening all around us. So choose to focus. Choose to focus on the miracle of you, the miracle of your life, the miracle of what you get to do. Whether it's a baby step or a giant leap, that's great. Focus on what is right and aligning with the truth of you. And always make sure, this is listening. This is one of my favorite cards. Actually, all 3 of these were very powerful cards that really support that idea of surrendering, letting go of any sense of pain and sadness, and really allowing you to listen to you or your angelic guidance or what's the universe saying to you or your higher self. So all that being said, I wish you a beautiful week ahead. As I said, if you need any support or help, you can put it in the comments below or message me directly. Much love to you, and thank you for watching.